Today for breakfast, I have taken some of the leftover chicken fajita filling from yesterday and I put eggs with it. So you will have a chicken fajita, I guess it would be an omelet. Using the eggs as a filler this morning. Today looks really nice outside. See the colors and whatnot happening. That looks really nice. I bet it's not warm. Let's ask the lady. Let's ask the lady. I'm gonna ask the lady. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Today, expect a high of 50 degrees.
It is currently 34 degrees. Deceptively nice outside. Looks nice, does not feel nice. Why are we getting so cold? Because the earth is getting farther and farther away from the sun right now. That's what happens, you know. Once a year we get close to the sun, and the next year we get away from the sun, and we go, I guess it depends on which side of the sun we're on. Doesn't it go in like an oval, like this, instead of around in a circle? It goes in like an oval. So, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't know how it works. NASA, can you answer that question for me? Please, thanks. Yeah, NASA doesn't watch my station. NASA does not subscribe. That's okay. I don't do any NASA stuff anyway, but I would like to. I think NASA's cool. I think space is neat and the stars are beautiful, unless you're like super up close, because they're balls of gas and they'll burn you alive. Assuming that's what they do. I don't know. Okay, bye. It is lunchtime. It is bothersome when a new representative tells me I'm wrong. Like, just flat out, that's wrong. This is what happens, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to be like, are you a claims processor? Were you a former claims processor? Because you wouldn't know. I even had other UCs check just to be sure I was wrong, and I was not. So like, I hate that. Why are you questioning me? I have 100 other chats to get to. You're not the only one who has questions. I told you what needs to happen. You can understand it when, you know, later on. You want more information about it? Email us. Okay? Basically what happened is a provider submitted a claim electronically. And somehow the provider put down that it was a maternity claim. The patient is 68 years old. I highly doubt it's a maternity claim. Okay? So we removed the claim saying that the type of service, maternity, doesn't match the place of service, outpatient hospital. So I said to the rep, we need a corrected UB. She wanted to know where I got that information from. I told her on one screen here, it shows it was a maternity claim, and it was at a maternity. The type of service says maternity, and the place of service is outpatient hospital, not like a maternity or whatever. And she's like, where'd you get that information? So I told her. She's like, yeah, but it's not on this screen. It's not on whatever program. The electronic program, like, it's not there. It's on this program. She said, that's wrong. EMC, or Ideal, which is the program that it was on, pulls the information from EMCI. Like, so I had the other UCs check. She's like, thank you, but your information is not helping me. I told her what needs to be done. That's helpful. I did help her. So don't tell me I'm not helping you when you don't understand what the heck you're doing. Ugh. That was very frustrating for me, and it took way too long to explain to her this is what needs to happen. And it wasn't like we had time to go through each individual claim and how claims work and all that kind of stuff and what shows up on EMCI. It's like the program that the provider uses to submit the claim is not a program that we know. We don't know the program that the provider uses. So whatever information the provider entered, we can't tell them how to enter it because we don't use the same program and we don't know what it looks like and all that kind of stuff. The only thing we get is the electronic claim submission. We can see our claim submission. We can't see their form or whatever. So anyway, I'll just take a few breaths. I was finally done with that. And I was able to help. I was trying to help more than one person. You know, you have like 6 chats going, or 2 or 3. In my case, 2 or 3, because I'm still a new UC. I can't really handle all of them just yet. You know what I mean? So, so I got 2 or 3 chats going. I had 2 at the time. And at least the ones where I wasn't dealing with all her questions, she would like question after question and didn't even give me time to answer her first question. Like, come on, calm down, relax. Ow, did you hear that snap? When I said relax, my hair snapped. One of my hairs. I watched Brad Mondo. And I watched Brad Mondo on Facebook this time because I would just happen to be on Facebook and he was showing a video, or there was a video there. So I looked at it. This girl with hair, thick, curly, like when my hair dries and it's like this long when it dries. I can't wait for it to get back to that length. I want my hair to be long. I want my hair this long when it's dry, which means when it's wet, it'll be like 6 inches longer. Or something. Anyway, she chopped her hair off. She went from long hair like that, like this long, to like a pixie cut. And I'm like, what? Like short bangs, like this length, okay? Like, what the heck? She did that herself. Well, she chopped it off, and I'm sure she went and got it professionally done afterwards, because when she chopped it off, it was not good looking. That's for sure. Then there was another one. This lady, this girl, she chopping and chopping. She kept cutting it. It was this length, and then it was like, you know, you keep cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. And she ended up buzzing. Like most of her head got buzzed because in the back. Oh, it was not good. It was not good. I definitely would not do that. No, no, no. I wouldn't cut my hair like that. No, especially since I want it to be long. I'm trying to get this freaking hair. Get off of me, hair. Hairball. Alright. That's good. Okay. The back is not detangling. Alright. If you don't know, and you want to know why, I think what we'll do now, because we're getting so many, and a lot of these newer reps, they're just not doing the research. So I think what we're going to start doing as UCs now is asking them, what research have you already done? You know? That way we're not doing all the research. Because I had one, she asked me, can you take a look at this? Well, she asked UCs, can you take a look at this? And they give us a a number, like either a contact note or an ID number or whatever they're wanting us to look at. Okay, can we take a look at this? Great. I'm looking at it. What are we supposed to look for? So they can save time by telling us, this is what I need to look at. This is what I find. Am I correct? You know, what's the next step? So on and so forth. We should not be doing the research for them. So I'm not going to. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask them what research they have done. What research have you done? What research have you done? What research have you done? That's what I'm going to keep asking. What research have you done? What information can I help you with? What research have you done? Well, this is what I think, right? You find the answer, you look on Ollie, because we give them the Ollie link, like here's the link, and so on and so forth. But they don't do it first, you know? Go to Ollie, online library, that's what that is. Do your little research, then get to us, oops, if you have any more questions. Okay, it's lunchtime. I'm done with my hair. I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna figure something out to eat. Okay, bye. Hi, hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're making ground turkey stroganoff, which is basically beef stroganoff, but with ground turkey instead of beef. We don't have beef chunks, so we're using, I'm not talking to you. We don't have beef chunks, so we're doing the ground turkey. Right now, the ground turkey is defrosting in the microwave. We're gonna do it in the crock pot. So you have to do the noodles and the sauce and all that in this crock pot. So we're gonna do the meat first. So once this is defrosted, we'll pop it in the crock pot, what do you call this thing? Pressure cooker. And we'll put it on brown. There's a button here that says brown. We're gonna heat that up, the browning. So when I put my turkey in, this will be warm and it'll brown my turkey. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, ground turkey. Gonna open our tube of frozen ground turkey. Ground turkey stroganoff. Beef stroganoff is basically the egg noodle, the the beef cubes, and the mushroom, cream of mushroom soup. That would be the general way to make it. So we're doing ground turkey with a spiral noodle, a rotini, and then the cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to brown my meat here in the pressure cooker. When the meat is browned, then I will add the noodles and I will put the soup on top of that with probably half can of water. Depends on how much noodles I need to cover, because you got to put enough water in for the noodles to absorb. So we'll have some water from this turkey, water and fats from the turkey, and then also, the water, whatever from the soup. We'll figure it out. So brown your turkey. Alright, the turkey is brown. Put in our whole box of, this is a 1 pound box of rotini, the spiral noodles. I'm going to mix that up with the turkey. Mix that up in there. And we're going to put the soup on top. Right here. This is concentrated soup. Alright, so I can turn the warm browning thing off. Alright, soup. In there. Soup. Mix that up. Make sure everything's coated. I'm gonna add the water. I'll use the can. We'll put in probably 2 cans. Let me see. Alright, so this is a 10.5 ounce 10.5 ounce can. So I filled it up to this line, that one right there, twice. So I did 2 1/4 of can of water. So then I mix that around, and my noodles are not all the way submerged. Here, I'll show you here. Looks like this. See that? It's mostly submerged, but not all the way. So we're gonna put the cover on. Make sure it's closed. Oops. Okay, the pressure is on. We will high for 5 minutes. It will pressurize, and then it will cook for 5 minutes. So I pressurize first. So it says 5 minutes, but really it's like 8 minutes. It takes a few minutes for it to pressurize. It doesn't matter. That's how long it's gonna take. Oh, it'll be less time. Hey, Russ.
What?
You have like this little pill baggy looking thing. Do you know if you need that?
Pill baggy.
It looks like maybe a bolts or something was in it.
Yeah, I'll be needing it a little bit.
Well, there's nothing in it. It's a tiny plastic bag like you find with buttons.
Oh, put it in with the multi-tool. It should still be on the table.
Okay. That's a multi-tool. This right here, multi-tool. See, I could use that as like a, what is that thing called? Is it a drill? It's cold in here. I'm not going to stand in here. It's cold because the window is open. We don't have an outside plug. That's why. Okay. Now I can relax while food is cooking and do something else. Okay, so here's the, I hit the wrong button. Here is the food. It is not as creamy. Not as creamy, but everything is done, and the noodles are done and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna zhuzh it up a bit. We'll put some seasoning in it, but I'm also gonna put in a bit of sour cream to make it a bit thicker. Sour cream. All right, so I put in some sour cream, a hefty squirt of ranch dressing, and I'm going to put a liberal amount of the garlic herb seasoning. Like that. We're gonna mix this up real nice like, and that's gonna be, oh yeah, that's creaming up, making it really creamy, nice and flavorful. Because if you left it as is, it would just be soup with noodles and turkey, and we don't want soup with noodles and turkey. We want a good flavor here. Oh yeah, look at that. See how nice that is? Nice and creamy, and definitely smells good. That smells wonderful. So we will call that done, and we'll now dish up. It is hot. Hot. Well, it's just fresh from the thing. In the bowl. Looks exactly like it did from the pan. Needs salt. Alright, salt added. Much better. It's amazing what a little bit of salt can do. Super good. 2 thumbs up. Bye. Finally, Russ has gotten his shocks or struts or something. He finished on his truck. He got it done after swearing for a while, but he's done. He got it done. Hopefully, never again have to do that. Oh, so yeah. So Veterans Day we usually work because we always have. TRICARE for Life has always been open. This year, for some reason, they've decided to pay us like overtime and time and a half. So we get, or not, well, time and a half is overtime, but you get holiday pay and time and a half. So we get 2.5 of what we usually get. So that's cool if we work. I volunteered because it's on a Wednesday, so I'm just gonna have the Wednesday. You know, I'll work on like a regular 8-hour shift or whatever, that work week. And so also, I'm watching Final Destination. Is that the first one? Let me see. Yes. The first one. No, second one. Second one, I think. Anyway, Final Destination is one of my favorite movie franchises of horror genre. It's supposed to be horror. It's not really horror. I would say it's, you know, because what do you do when you tempt fate? That kind of stuff. So I'll be watching that, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'll probably go to bed before it's done, because it's like 9 o'clock right now. So, see you later. Tomorrow is Thursday. Have yourself a good night. Toodles.